Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, Firebase is here. The year is 2019. The Siberian apocalypse is still refusing to happen on a daily basis. We live in a society. Alright, that's Shattered Paradise for you people. And this is a matchup that I have long since wanted to cast. I unfortunately didn't get to do so in the tournament. So let's introduce our players. Spawning on the western front as Red GDI. It is player 1, better known as the most successful Russian KGB experiment with AI ever since Volkov. It is Kwendy, the beast from the east, and his opponent, the wielder of the golden salt shaker, inventor of greed builds galore. It is Orb. Slightly overrepresented on my channel, but this joke has yet failed to wear thin, so I'm still gonna keep going with that. Alrighty, Orb also is GDI, by the way, representing the eastern frontier. So, lots of things have happened while I was gone. Also, some have happened before I was gone, most notably the Shattered Paradise tournament, which many of you I know have missed because I think 60 people have seen it live, but the rest of you, I'm gonna release it piecemeal as highlights, as stream highlights in the YouTube videos every once a week. Pretty greedy build from both. There is a double engineer opener from Kwendy and a complete early rack skip into War Factory, presumably by Orb. Interesting already, and that is gonna give Kwendy the early income boost that he needs. Also a nice little one-man detachment here from Orb, just trying to find a snack on an engineer. Keep in mind it's not that easy to snipe an engineer here because they're relatively more resilient than they are in RA. They don't die to 3 rifle salvos, it's more like 6 or 7. So it gives you time to react. Okay, so that's the first thing that's happened, and we're gonna release the videos piecemeal. The other things that have happened is Romanov's Vengeance is drawing ever closer to an alpha release, so there's gonna be a big public release stream. So be sure to tune in when we're gonna release that, presumably at the beginning of February. Okay, lots of early infantry. That's just the perk of the double ref. Even though this double refiner placement strikes me as a bit odd. Long distance mining on both patches. Not the most efficient. Oh, this Marine got a bit lucky. He snuck his way in and killed a medic. It's alright. That's pretty decent. How much do they cost in this mod? Still only 200. Okay, a bit of a special tactics field from Orb, who's now rushing an APC, and that's presumably... Is that a third harvester? Yep, third harvester coming online. So he's gonna set up his eco, classic Orb style. Oh man, he was the worst when we played Crush, Kill and Destroy, because he found the way of the Toyota Rush. Which, Crush, Kill and Destroy is another mod that is about to be almost release ready, but we're not gonna tackle that until a bit later. Alright, so he's taking down the machine shop, taking it down with him. APCs, I believe, can crush. Amphibious APCs are pretty resilient and sturdy in this one, and also have like a grenade launcher. Some sort of basic anti-tank weapon anyway. So this is gonna be pretty good for him here. Oh, if Orb just goes for the crushes. Anyway, the Tiberium well is trading owners, so that's already a nice little boon. And we're seeing the Wolverine spam. Commence the Wolverine spam. Wait, why is he using the grenade launcher? It's still pretty decent versus infantry. It does AoE as well. Okay, that's solid. What does he have as a response? Nothing just yet. So yeah, there's gonna be a field day. Oh, nice. Also crushing those corpses. Because it wouldn't be Shattered Paradise without gory death animations. Molt has outdone himself here. The Splatter Master. And as a follow-up, wow, this is an early hover MRLS, so this means that Orb is locked out of going for an early expansion here. Nice. Titan is finally closing in. Let's see how this develops. Let's keep tabs on that one. And he's rushing out hover MRLS. Interesting. Titan, Wolverine bites the dust. Titan now has field control. He's got full range. Orb might want to move that back. Maybe he's just testing. Maybe he's just testing how much DPS that does. Apparently, not that much. So nice little victory for the Titan, but Titan fight. But here's the hover MRLS. And if he keeps moving, that is the perfect counter. So as you can see, yeah, he's doing it. As you can see, it just completely whiffs its shots. There is also an early expansion, so really nice pressure build from Orb, where it just goes for some early vehicles. full knowing that he can't deal with the infantry early on. So he just goes for anti-armored vehicles and tries sniping out the Titans, because early infantry not that difficult to dislodge with an MCV. That's gonna be blue tip. That's gonna be a big income spike. Kwendy? He is a fan of long distance mining. What more can I say? 6 harvesters, but not as efficient as it could be, because there is no refinery here. There's also no expansion here. He moved his... no, he didn't move his original. There it is. So, I don't know what to make of this right now. Tiberium well under siege. There's gonna be lots of phalanx. Perfect counter, as long as Orb keeps tabs on his units. He shouldn't be losing anything here. Problem with the hover MLS is they can't crush, but they are relatively fast to make up for it, have tracking rockets, long range, and really good kite ability. As you can see here, as evidenced. Oh, ouch. At least the medics can out-heal Tiberium burns, but he can't out-heal the burns that Orb has inflicted with his run-by there. Nice little drive-by. Titan trying to go in. Titan fighting, but not enough. Couple RPG turrets have been deployed, so this is a no-go zone from here on out. This is completely deadlocked. Okay, there is a dispatch in the main base though, and Orb does have a service depot, but right now he just doesn't have a natural MCV here, because he moved out his original. Yep, bad rally point. That hover MLS is definitely forfeit. Cue frantic infantry production from Orb. 200 riflemen have just been queued up, I'm pretty sure of it. Well, that's a problem. He's going to lose his war factory because he has nothing that can crush here, sans the harvesters. That's a problem for his Creed build there. Also, should probably pull his hover MRLS off the outflank. There's literally nothing those can do here. They're just going to get out-healed and out-tanked any day of the week. Infantry are lagging behind a bit, and he's still... Oh, finally has found the rally points. Harvesters are being pulled. That's probably the smartest move. They're like the men of the hour here. Working class heroes. Do it up. Oh yeah. Crush, some kills, and some destroys. Yeah, that's the cleanup achieved. Overcommitment to hover MRLS from Orb here, if you ask me, because a single Titan would have just shortened this engagement. Anyway, back to square one, but with a huge army from Orb here, mostly regular infantry. So all he needs to do is focus out the meat shield. Yeah, it's so good here what he's doing. He's keeping moving. So the only thing that can really kill him are the phalanx. The phalanx are probably soon gonna fall prey to marines as soon as they let themselves get tightened into this concave. So they probably both had an equally sized army. Wow, the crushes though! Those crushes were sick. Don't keep going, keep going. Hell yeah. Okay, those crushes just saved the engagement hard for Kwendy. Really good micro. And just like that, hover tanks are migrating back to the home base, back to the home front. Orb still hasn't pulled his harvesters. Ouch. Technically 3 harvesters for him, but he's got the helipad up. And finally an MCV is coming online, so that means that the other one has moved home? No. Still standing here. So finally he's got something to counter this assault, this valiant assault. Also lots of medics. I think so far it's been working out pretty well for him. But you can't out-heal crushes. We've all learned that the hard way. Yikes. You're still gonna have enough here to trade for a bit. You're still gonna get a couple hover MRLS, so pretty good pressure from Kwendy for the time being. Second army is gonna kill the Tiberium well off. But what does he have as a backup attack plan? There is an engineer. What is he trying to capture? That's a con yard. Better get the hell out of Dodge. Oh wow! He didn't have a defensive structure queued up. So again, Harvester is his last line of defense. Ouch! Still nothing. What's the production tab saying? Still nothing. There is a Vulcan Tower. And Texan are ready for... Wow! Texan are ready for Kwendy. Okay, tier 3. This match is about to get spicy. Conyard probably going down. One last... Oh! No way. Orb this shouldn't have lived. The MCV that lived. My goodness, how is this even being held together by duct tape, I'd wager? This engineer, we will probably never get to know what he was planning on doing with that one. Because it's just sitting still in rifle range. It's just like, take me out. I'm out of this one. Oh, he killed the blue tip harvester. That's also pretty good. This base is, strangely enough, not fortified at all. He's gonna lose a lot of assets here, Orb, that is. He's also only got 4 combiners, which right now are completely useless. Oh, he's throwing away all his hover MRLS. It's like his second to last one. Man, that engineer would have been good. He could have probably gone in here, captured the service depot, maybe the radar, if you were aware. Finally, Vulcan towers are starting to appear. Okay. The mayhem, after the mayhem and the chaos is subduing and settling, Orbs 6k ahead. Well, trailing. Starting to fall down. It's 28 over 26. So that's barely a lead. That's possibly even. Oh, that's why the big income spike here, or the big asset spike. Mammoth tanks are starting to roll out of the factories. But player 1 hasn't secured his harvester lines. So player 1 is going to lose a lot of his natural eco there. Please pulling back. Always pulling out Titan and Juggernaut. Classic combo. I'm sensing an Eagle Guard. But that Eagle Guard is hopelessly outnumbered. Never use it against Marines, boys. That's not what they're supposed to do here. Oh, wow. Okay, like, those do, like, Tusk missiles do, like, next to no damage against infantry. Is that supposed to be the case? Mammoth tanks are pretty useless against basic Marines. Today I learned. Finally, expansion out here. He has learned to put his refineries a bit closer to the ore. That's good. Another hover MLS. Not gonna breach the lines here. But this is an undefended GDI refinery. I really don't like. He should go for some nice little defense there. Yeah, the Mammoth tank completely useless. But Mammoth tank and Wolverine have spotted the construction yard. So if he manages to take that one out, that's gonna make it even, at least. Yeah, he really needs the siege weapons. He really needs the tier 3. Where's the Chugger? Oh, probably got stacked by the Orca fighters. I really like how artillery units only come online in tier 3 in this game. It kind of makes more sense. Like, you have to do a concerted effort to take up the tier 3. And tier 2 gives you, like, the more vulnerable units. Sniper units like the hover MRLS. Kwendy has started to stabilize here. Oh, the Mammoth tank has found its way into the base. Yeah, this is here to stay. There's basically nothing. There's one phalanx. He focuses that one out. Oh no, the medic! Yikes! The medic is starting to heal this one up again. First Mammoth tank going down here. That's a big loss. He's going for the service depot. He's going for the Hail Mary. Even like a tech snipe, probably not the right choice here. Construction yard's gone away again as well. Yep. That's just the way of the orb. Really good at pulling back in time. The Jugger is trying to find its position here and trying to start laying siege onto the war factory. Probably the right call. And here we've got Mass Marines flank accompanied by 2 hover MRLS. Probably nothing that really... Not too scary of an army. Were it not for the fact that Kwendy is absolutely neglecting his defenses here. So Orb in a good position if he manages to hold on against the Jugger. Ooh! That Jugger, unfortunately, just dying to AoE. And in go the Mammoth tanks. He's going for the war factory. No. Just no. Okay, friendly start promoting the defenses. There is a lot of infantry swarming him here. Mammoth tanks, though, still not taking the biggest amount of damage. Like, there is basically nothing to counter the Mammoths. There's one hover MLS. Oh, nice rocket to the back. He has killed the service depot. That doesn't stop hover tank production. Oh, both the hovers still alive. Even if he gets the best crushes here, it probably won't matter. Because the hovers can just kite in and out, weave in and out of line of sight range. 20 medics! We finally... we have achieved ascension here. Like, they are out healing Vulcan towers. What is this heal rate? Look at this! Nothing's dying! Oh my goodness. Doctors Without Borders. They're here to stay. Finally dying to Mass Marine Fire. That is gonna invoke Kwendy's right to sue him for violations of the Geneva Convention. Take him to Den Haag. He has killed like 20 medics or something. Field medics, nonetheless. This expansion hasn't yet properly come online because there is... Yikes, another harvester snipe. This expansion still not come fully online. He's going in for one more salvo. That is gonna be... Oh, nope. Yes! Oh my goodness, the range. He can now die in peace. He has ascended. He has killed the harvester. The other harvester somehow scurried back. My goodness, orb with the flanks. That's like the Tesla tank flanks, where you just leave one hover MRLS really close to a harvester, or really close to an ore patch, and just make it decimate harvesters on its way out. That's nasty. Mammoth tanks starting to close the distance. That's gonna be one dead harvester in return, though. Yeah. 150 cal to the back. What is the engineer doing here? I am genuinely confused. This is a push onto the main base. Orb has so much infantry. Mammoth tanks don't do anything against infantry, as we have learned. Jagger? Yeah, but Orb is too small to fall for that. Like, he's just got his hover MRLS parked, and it's easily gonna dispatch the Jagger. Right though, that's gonna be a big blow to the econ. Another harvester down. There is what? How many mining harvesters? Jesus Christ! Orb is in 2 mining harvesters. I didn't think it would have hit him that hard. Kwendy's on like, 1? 1! Okay, that's a low econ game if I've ever seen one. And soon to be 0. Yikes! What a messy match here. This is just brutal. This is no eco. Eco bust on both sides completed. But I think the assets are still in Orb's favor. After all that's said and done. 32k after 21k, yeah. When is to sell out? No, don't sell out your entire base, man. Wait, what? No! He still had a shot. I mean, if he had traded smartly here. He was not out of the game yet. Still had a harvester, still could have... Also, long distance mining just broke Kwendy's neck there. He is liable or susceptible to falling to that. I'm thoroughly disappointed though, because I didn't see a single wall from him. He is the wall master after all. Alright, that's a fantastic game. We are going to be... Oh, that's something I forgot to mention. The Red Alert playtest is out now. The new playtest of 2019. We playtested it on Tuesday's stream. We are going to continue to playtest it, and I'm also going to cast some playtest matches because significant balance changes have occurred. Namely, the hijacker and the dog have both been fixed. This is something we've all been waiting for. Problem is, right now, the hijacker is super fast because it used to just run into vehicles over and over again without actually doing anything. Now it has a stun weapon that has 1 cell range and stops vehicles dead in their tracks. But it still retained its crazy speed that we gave it to offset the bugginess. So I think it needs to be toned down a bit because right now they're marathon men and they're just stunning harvesters left, right and center. They're stunning them like... I've learned from the Disney movies that if something's frozen, you gotta let it go. Yeah, and basically they freeze harvesters, they freeze all the assets, and you gotta have to let it go. Because they steal harvesters everywhere, in every single game right now. Soviets have just gotten a huge buff. Alright, I'm gonna keep you guys, girls and gals, posted on the playtest. Thanks for watching, that's been an enjoyable match, and we're gonna be back with Red Alert next week. See you next time. Bye, Aces, out.
Battle control offline.